Hi Pisces, spiritual Barbie here. I haven't had my tea this morning, so my voice could be a little raspy. Okay, I am drinking water, but I guess I'm going through upgrades because whenever I am, my throat gets really just raspy, and I'm not sick or anything, so I don't know why else. And it happens every morning. Okay, so this is how the person that you're connecting with, not the person that you're dealing with, the person that you're connecting with. This is how they are. How they're showing up this week. What are they doing in the connection? You know what's going on. Okay. So let's have a look. In the distant past, Queen of Pentacles, a fixation on material things or something material. Could be business or finances. In the recent past, though, they overcame something regarding this connection, or overcame something that was inhibiting this connection, or embarked on a journey that would bring this connection to success, or bring some sort of success to you two, okay, or to this connection. Whether they realize it or not, some of you guys, this person may not realize that that's for the connection, okay, but that's for some of you guys. The present energy is the Nine of Swords, Pisces, so currently you're kind of worrying. The challenge and the focus is the Emperor, so setting firm boundaries, being decisive in action, and having trust in yourself and in the world that you create. Okay? Conscious thoughts and or desires is the Two of Swords. So I think you're thinking about different possibilities for things. Not different possibilities. You kind of are up in your head and your thoughts are kind of scattered. Sorry, my sister was just screaming and I hate when they do that when I'm recording. It's so rude. I mean, some people like noise, but I don't. You want Mom? I'm filming. Because if she was at work and that was her job and I was talking like this, she would shut me up. Mom, good morning. There's my mom. I'm like a black on my mom. Alright, so the root of I'm scared of her. So the root of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. What is this Queen of Pentacles energy about? I feel like Pisces, you're very, or this person in you, we're kind of looking at this connection from a very earth-based place, like very material. So if it wasn't moving forward, then you were kind of like, okay, well, this person is doing this, and this is what's going on in 3D, you know? And so then there's nothing happening. But it's kind of like, no, that's not actually true. And I think in the distant past you realize that there's more to life than just what you see, touch, and hold. You know what I mean? Like, you guys probably, and this person, they realized, and because I feel like a lot of Pisces are dealing with somebody who has Pisces somewhere, and so they're connecting with another Pisces. That's why I feel like I keep saying you guys. But I feel like this person, they had a way of looking at the world that was very material. Like, they kind of were like, okay, if I can't see, touch, and hold it and taste it, then it's not real. But they were kind of confronted with this connection, and they realized that actually, no, like, you don't have to be able to see, touch, or hold anything for you to feel a connection, or for you to feel like something is important to you. Like with the Justice and Tower energy, that's no joke. That's no joke. And what this actually did was it caused an upgrade in this person's life, and also ultimately in the connection. Because when you grow, the connection grows, the other person grows, and so this person kind of leveled up, right? They leveled up, but maybe not. Maybe you can't see it outside, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Shift your focus away from the material world. Shift your focus away from the material world. It's important, but it's not everything. What you see is not everything, honey. It's just not. Oh, that's so funny that the sun's here. Okay? So what you see is not everything. And sometimes when you have an over-fixation with something, or you have a fear of broadening your horizons, it keeps you in depression. So shake out of that mindset. It just makes you unhappy. So why the fuck would you sit there anyways? What's the point? Seriously. Alright, so this was also characterized for some of you guys as this person maybe had some people die in their life, or they had just changes in their life, like material things that they kind of looked at, and those were kind of beacons, those were kind of like totems, you know, and they just shifted. And they were kind of like, it made them dumbfounded, kind of. It really did. But it set them on this chariot journey. Because I feel like they overcame so much. They're overcoming so much, and they overcame so much to get to this point. And what that was a limiting belief system. You know, it could have been feeling trapped, maybe allowing themselves to be controlled by others' opinions, others' money, others' thoughts, you know, society, or, you know, overcoming, you know, victim mentality, feeling like they're a victim, feeling like they don't have power. This person they're overcoming the Eight of Swords, and that's heavy karma, okay? That's so karmic. I mean, this person is probably dealing with this their whole life. Let's have a look at why. Because I feel like whatever this connection is, you guys can't work closer. They can't get closer to you until they overcome that. Because I feel like this is presenting some sort of physical barrier at this point. And they can't get closer. And there's nothing more that this person wants than to get closer to you. Like because remember, this person is still a very tactile human being. So they still want to like get close and be, you know, up and, you know, they still want that Queen of Pentacles connection. But they can't have that. They can't materialize that until they overcome, they're saying, these addictions. Because honestly, it is an addiction. Because you don't need anything outside of you. You don't need anything outside. Saturn is chilling here. Saturn's like, I'm ready. Are you? You ready to conclude this cycle? Let's go. And they're talking to you, Pisces. All right, so the present energy, this person's pretty worried. This person's pretty worried. They have a lot of anxiety. What do they have anxiety about? The Hierophant. Possibly about this connection, or about a connection or belief system that's outside of them. I feel like whatever this is, it goes against their belief system, or it impacts a marriage. It impacts a, what's it called? It impacts something around their life. It's gonna force them to change their belief system, their beliefs about something regarding this connection, Pisces. Okay? And they're worried about receiving an opportunity, or they're worried about giving it. You know, they're not sure about how it'll go, or they're just not sure. They want it to end well, and they're worried that it won't. But it's kind of like the Nine of Swords is like, it's unnecessary worries. Why are they having these unnecessary worries? Because of the Knight of Wands. Because they know they need to move forward with the Death energy. They need to move forward and put something behind them for good. But they're afraid. This person is afraid. But the fears are in their head. But see how it's increasing. So we go from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords, right? And my guides are saying I need to speak more on this energy because I haven't really done it justice. But they're possibly worried about maybe the like how is everybody gonna get along, or, you know, are we gonna mesh well? Are we gonna get along? It's like there's kind of like this energy of like, let's all just be together, and it's kind of like, no, that's not healthy. You know what I mean? You need to put that behind you. Like, if somebody can't be happy for you doing what you want to do, then fuck them. All right, fuck them. They're not meant to be in your life. They're holding you back. Because remember, this is a connection. This is a divine connection. I don't do readings on anything karmic, anything unhealthy, anything artificial. I don't do artificial love readings. So if you got on this channel and it resonates, then this connection, for once and for all, is a divinely guided connection. It's not fake. So it's not going to end like all the fake relationships end. You know how fake relationships end? You get ghosted. They cheat on you. They do this. They do that. They do this. They do that. They do all this stuff to you. You know what I mean? And they're just very insistent upon clinging on to outdated beliefs, i.e. their ego. That's an artificial relationship. If you're growing and evolving, then it's not artificial. Am I going to say that, okay, some of you guys, maybe you feel like, maybe in your opinion, and maybe what actually happened was they did step out. For some of you guys, that did happen. I mean, come on, you can't deny that that's possibly a reality. But if they're still here and this reading is resonating in your connection, then this is a divinely guided connection, right? And all they're doing is triggering childhood wounds that you need to let go of, Pisces. Stop it. Stop. You are ascending. Stop blocking your ascension. You know, I don't know why I'm speaking to Pisces, but I am. I feel like I need to. And that's kind of, I'm a high priestess, I'm a witch, I'm a psychic. I trust my channels. I trust the messages that I'm getting. I've always trusted them. And they are never wrong. I have never done a reading that has not come true or that did not make sense. Never. Even if not in that moment, I'm like, what? And then I go through the day or I go through that week and I'm like, holy shit. Holy snap. Never. I have never. And I can say that now with a lot of confidence. So you could take the messages and you could ascend and be happy and like enjoy your life, or you could just stay where you are and be unhappy and sit in this fucking worry energy, this bullshit energy. Like this is such a waste of life. The Nine of Swords is such a waste of time. You're gonna sit in this energy just so you could cling on to an old belief that's making you unhappy. That's so stupid, Pisces. And if you're not doing this and you know for certain you're not, and you know your person is doing this, tell them you're so fucking stupid for that. Because it's stupid. I'm looking at it right now. This is dumb. Alright? I'm letting you know. It's dumb. So stop worrying about everything. Ascend. That's why my guys wanted me to, like, because they wanted to say something to y'all, because they really want to say something. Like, they just, bro, stop worrying. Stop it. All right, so let's have a look at the Two of Swords energy and the conscious thoughts. This person is so in their head. They're like, oh, well, what's this person gonna think? And then, like those jumbly lines in their head. And it's just, they're kind of like, well, I could go this way, and I could go that way, and I could go this way. And they're just gaslighting themselves, right? They're just, now it comes to reverse, they're just gaslighting themselves. Because you know in your heart of hearts what you want. They know in their heart of hearts what they want. So why are they doing this? This person is gaslighting themselves. And they're kind of like, well, get out of your head. And so because they're in their head, they're not following their heart, so they're definitely not the Knight of Cups upright. They're not following their heart. They're literally staying still. They're literally staying still in a place that does not suit them at all. So either they ascend, or they just stay in this low vibrational energy that they've already overcome. It's so funny because this person has already overcome this energy, but yet they're being attacked by this energy. You know, it's almost like they have to defeat, it's like when you get to the last level, you have to defeat the final worry demon. You know what I mean? Like, but they beat all the levels, and now they're at the final level, and they have to beat the biggest worry demon of all time. Like, I mean, I feel like this person will overcome it. Seriously, they will. Let's have a look at why the Two of Swords energy is in the conscious thoughts and our desires. Eight of Cups reversed. Because this is a habit. This is something that they've probably done their entire life. They've probably been somebody who dissociates. Like when something is uncomfortable for them, they just dissociate. They leave their body, they leave the situation, they go to a different world. And they leave here where they're supposed to be creating here. They're supposed to be right here creating, Pisces. And they just go to another realm. Whoa, where are you going? Come back. Come back. Jack, come back. And he just disappears. But it's true. And it's a bad habit. It's just something that they've done since they were a kid. I mean, listen, when you go through trauma as a child and you register it as something that is very traumatic. Now, listen, this person could have cancer in their child. It could be cancer. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, right? But, you know, when you go through trauma as a child, sometimes your body as a child, like you can't take that. So you just dissociate. And when you grow up in this situation that's very traumatic and you consistently see traumatizing things, you will consistently dissociate. And so it'll just be your thing, you know, where all through life, and you'll get to like 50, 60, 70, and you're still dissociating. 30, 40, 50, still dissociating. You're 20, dissociating. You know what I mean? Because it's a habit. It was just something that this person would do to protect themselves. But it would keep them stuck in a situation that wasn't good for them. So them dissociating and them not feeling their emotion and feeling how they feel kept them and keeps them in a place where they don't want to be anyways. But they're leaving their mind because they want to leave a situation that's bad. And I'm not saying that this situation is bad. I feel like whatever situation that they overcame in the recent past, That is the situation that is not very good for them. That is what they're moving away from. The situation that trapped them. Not you. You didn't trap anybody, Pisces. I can say that confidently. You did not. This person is moving away from something that trapped them. Both of y'all. Because this is major arcana energy. So don't even start. That's both of y'all. Right? And both of y'all overcame something. But for them, it was for them, it's like feeling trapped. You know? So now they know, okay, I'm not trapped. So, okay, now I'm just going to worry. But that's the natural way the sword suit goes. So if you do see the Ten of Swords in this reading, don't be mad, because that's just the way it has to go. Because this person is continuing to live in their head. And it's going to be okay. It's just going to free them. They could switch back into their body and get to the Ten of Pentacles. Or they could switch back into their emotions and get to the Ten of Cups. But they choose to go into their mind. And so they're going to finish off the suit in swords, probably. They're going to finish off this reading, or they may finish off the situation in swords. But they're going to finish it because they're done. They already finished it. Okay? It's just got to play out karmically. Spiritually, done. Spiritually, done. Spiritually, they're already with you, or they're already where they need to be. Okay? That's all I'm going to really say, because I feel like this is a connection that is, there's some sort of soul tie to it. But some of you guys, I mean, I don't have control over everything. I'm just reading the cards. All right? So, you know yourself. All right. So there's this dissociating that they're doing in their mind, where they're kind of like blocking out their heart, and they're kind of just like in their head and, you know. I want to know a little more about that. The Queen of Swords. I feel like this is like, maybe this person has air in their chart. They're Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And maybe they're Libra or lunar Libra or something like that. And that's just how they protect themselves. Like their ego, right? The Queen of Swords, it could be that their sun is Libra or their sun is Gemini or something. And when they get to a place where they worry or something is something not good is happening, the Queen of Swords, their ego steps in and protects them. Like that's probably why the universe, they were born under that sign. That's why they adopted the ego of the Queen of Swords. Because that was, the ego protects. The ego is the suit. So the Queen of Swords in them is like, no, we're not dealing with this. We're going to cut this off. It's too much. So it's not like, you can't sit there and be mad at them necessarily, because this is just their makeup. This is just how they get through things. This is what has kept them alive. Some of them, this is what has kept them alive. So it's going to take them some time to get out of this, but they're already free from this. So you could just vibe out, and whatever guidance you got or you've been getting about the situation, it's true. So follow and trust your guidance. Stop. Stop. You're cheating yourself, and you know who you are. Stop it. Stop. You're doing this. You're doing this. All right. So the Emperor energy. Let's see what that energy is all about. I feel like he has a lot to say. The Knight of Pentacles, right? This energy is like, all right, let's get physical. Let's do this. The Emperor energy is, all right, let's ground this down. Let's do something. Let's make this physical. Let's put some work into this. Let's grind. Let's grind our gears. Let's put some elbow grease in this already. You know, Emperor energy is, come on, baby, let's go. You know, he's your father, or, you know, your grandfather. He's like, let's go, baby, let's put in some work. You know? So I feel like, especially if this person is a masculine and they're a divine masculine for you guys, then this person, their higher self is literally like, oh my God, let's put some work into this now. Let's put some work into this now. Channel me. Let me in. Let me in. Let me step in and do some work. Because this is not moving until you let me in. Because you are sitting here in this devil energy and it's blocking you from your divine feminine. It's literally this evil, nasty orange. I can't stand him. I can't stand his ugly, goofy ass. I can't stand that card. Oh my God. You know? It's kind of like, bruh. Let's have a look at why this is a challenge and the focus. Because some of you guys, this person is doing the work, but it's scary. You know? It's going to take a lot of strength here to do this. Some of you guys, it's requiring strength. For some of them, this person needs the strength because they need the strength for this long-term situation, or they need the strength for their family or something. they're gonna, this person they're breaking out of Saturn. Something bound and gagged and chained them, and they're breaking out. They're gonna need the strength. Okay, so what's coming on this week? I know you guys are like, what's going on in the end of the week? 5 of Wands. Frustration. This shoulder is like burning. Oof. And the 6 of Swords reversed. So there's a lot of fighting back and forth and kind of being like, and it could be an internal fight, kind of like, well, I don't know, should I or should I not, and should I or should I not, and like just kind of getting frustrated. The good thing is though, is that this person is allowing this energy to bubble up in them, but the bad thing is like, we're kind of not moving forward. You know what I'm saying? All right, you have complete control over how this week goes, by the way. They have complete control over this. Like, this is not like, oh, this is set in stone. No, it's not. I'm a witch. Nothing is set in stone. Absolutely not. None of this is set in stone. This is just what they're doing because they choose to sit in a vibration like this. It doesn't have to be that way. Hello? I mean, why do we have manifestation abilities if we're just going to sit like this? So, Pisces, you already know. Come on. Only person stopping you, Pisces, from believing this is you. Okay? The Empress. Alright. So let's see what this 5 of Wands and the 6 of Swords reverse energy is about. The Page of Swords. Saying something. This person is fighting, saying something. They need to say something that would put an end to something. They need to say something that would put an end to something. And for all of you guys, it's different. Maybe they need to say something to a Queen of Cups. Maybe they need to say how they feel. Maybe they need to, start to look into their feelings. The Page of Swords is about study too. Right? Queen of Cups and the Sun. They need to look into their emotions, this person, because that will bring them happiness. How do they feel? Not what they're thinking, not their devil mind. And I'm not saying the mind is the devil, but I'm saying the devil has certainly taken hostage of this person's mind. I mean, certainly the devil is just sitting there like, you got my rent this month? Because the devil owns this person's mind, so they're just paying rent for the mind at this point. So the devil's like, you got my $2,500 this month? Yeah, the rates went up. Seriously, bro, the devil is just like, it's not his mind. It's not her mind, it's the devil's mind, So you might as well just sit in your emotions because that's the only thing that hasn't been corrupted. All right? And what this is really this is communicating it. And I feel like what this is causing is it's causing an uproar, a frustration, a fight. They're not sitting in their head anymore. They're coming out now, and at least they're utilizing energy now. At least now they're utilizing energy. Let's see, how did we go from the 9 of Swords to the 5 of Wands to High Priest? High Priestess. Someone steps in. Someone did some spell work. Someone did something. Someone trusted their guidance. Something went on behind the scenes. Someone's doing something this week. Someone's doing something this week to change this, and it's firing. It's like this energy is pushing through, and it's just chaos. You know what I mean? But it's good chaos. With the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands, this is good chaos. It's good for you, at least. It's good for you. That's all that really matters for you. Is it good for you? That's all that really matters for you. What about you? Because you're out here, I mean, this person, and you are out here like, and it's like, B, what about you? You're going and you're like, well, I wonder what this person will think. But what about how you feel and what you think? What about you? What about you? What about this person? What about the connection? What about the two of you? What about you? How do you two feel? Are you two fucking happy? Are you two happy at all with this? With the way it's going? Listen, this is not a happy spot for me. Like, I'm sure. Like, that's not what Come on. Let's have a look at why the 5 of Wands energy is in the near future. Why do we have that here? I just feel like you're fighting the inevitable, the Ace of Cups. There is just this love here. And you know you're fighting with the devil. You're fighting with the mind, or they're fighting with the mind. They're fighting with the devil. You two both could clash, because finally somebody's like, yo, and it's so violent. Especially this person's a fire sign. They're gonna get in the ring. You know, fire signs, they're messy. They act like they're not wrong, but they know they're wrong. They know they're wrong, but they like to act like they're not wrong, you know? So you two could both get in the ring, bah, 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 you know, getting it, you know, whatever. But it is what it is. It's something that's kind of coming. This High Priestess energy, you have control over what this is that brings this in, is what I'm trying to get wink, wink at. All right? Okay? There's no need to worry. There's communication here. And it's helping you two both to move on from a past that was extremely difficult for you to move on from. The Six of Swords is only reversed because whatever this is that you're both moving on from this week is incredibly difficult for you to move on from. And that's why it is hard for them and you, or just for them, because this reading is focused mainly on them. So let's see how they're feeling and they're thinking towards you in this connection. They're like, you know, they're in love, and then they're depressed, and then they're in love, they're depressed. Oh my God. They feel like it's gonna happen, and then they feel like it's not. And then they feel like it's gonna happen, and they feel like it's not. And it's like, oh my Jesus Christ, Lord Father, amen. Oh Lord Jesus, Jupiter, the Sun, and Venus, what is going on? Like, he's doing this, the Two of Swords, and stop it. Stop it. He already overcame duality. Why is he playing games right now? The thing is he ascended in 5D up here, up in the upper consciousness. This person ascended, right? It's just that they need to materialize it now in 3D. And it's scary for them. Because whatever that's been in 3D has been there for so long that they feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do without it? But honestly, you're going to just shine without it. With the sun, you're just going to shine. Like how you're shining in 5D now, and how you're shining in your consciousness now because you changed your beliefs and you moved around some thought forms. That's how you're going to shine in 3D, because you move around some old, stale, dead shit. Or dead people in your life. People who do not resonate with your soul. People who are just meat suits. Alright? No offense. Alright? So, how else are they feeling? The Labyrinth. They're kind of feeling like they're going through a maze with this connection. Like this connection is kind of like it's up and it's down for them. But it's not up and down. It's not. They're doing it to themselves. And it's the both of ya. Alright? This energy, this Labyrinth energy, is the both of ya. Both of y'all are doing this, right? One person's doing it more than the other, but both of y'all. Both of you guys have feelings, but then you're like, stop. It only takes one person in a connection to change. Stop it. Have faith. Believe. Remember that there's divine guidance. Come on. Alright, let's get your oracle energy now before we go. You and this person. Oh God. Alright, first thing we have is Sugilite. Own your own divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So some of you guys, you need to be more assertive. You know, maybe you need to say what you want to say. You know, maybe you need to say what you want to say about whatever it is that's going on, or whatever it is that you're feeling. You need to say it. And this other person, they're learning, right? Because, you know, they're probably not watching this. And if they are, then fine. If you're cross-watching, then this is for you. You need to learn how to speak. Stop trying to people please. Because maybe in the past, you people please to appease the people in your environment. And now, and you stayed in an environment that you didn't like. And clearly you didn't like it because you dissociated out of it. So you obviously didn't like it. You know, so now we're coming back to Earth. So let's stop people pleasing. I don't care who the person is. They don't run your life. You only have a set amount of time on this planet. Stop wasting your time, okay? And they're learning about stop, own your power. They're learning about that, okay? And then we have watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction. They need to reduce stress. Both of y'all do. This is for both of y'all. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you now need rest to recharge and revive. So you both need to chill out, slow down, lay down, sleep, stop thinking so much, get out of your head, go outside. Put your foot in the soil. I don't know. Make mud pies. I really don't know, and I really don't care. But stop being in your head. Your mind needs to rest. The devil is literally taking up ownership. It is literally taking up a space. It is literally, you have a roommate in your mind called the devil. Okay, and they eat your they eat the food out of your fridge that's for you. They're literally like a mouse, okay? They're literally just eating. But it's not like it's like this energy here is like bad. It's just, it's a part of this person's inner child and your inner child that wants to be hugged. Like, that just wants to be told it's okay. Like, this energy or this part of you, it's so scared. And it comes from the past. It comes from your distant past. It's so scared. And no one ever told this part of you that it's okay. You know, maybe whatever wound that this situation is triggering for the both of you guys, it's like a part of you that maybe when you cried to an adult about this when you were younger, they just told you to be quiet, or they just ignored you. And so you were just scared. You were left scared, and this person was left scared. And they don't realize that they're acting from that place. So they need to recharge and relax so that they can see that, so they can realize that. Because when you slow down and you relax, then you can let the star come to you. Then you can let the guidance come to you. Then the high priestess energy, Pisces energy, right? Pisces, you could be doing something this week, right? You could be stepping into your divine power, whatever that is, baby, okay? I'm Pisces rising and moon. So I definitely vibrate under this high priestess energy. I definitely do. I get into my own, I do my own thing, okay? I do what I need to do. And I don't sit there and worry, all right? I mean, of course you have worries. Of course I have some worries. Of course I do. But if it's worrying me too much, I do some work, okay? I do some work, okay? So don't do that, you know? Unwind, de-stress, and then this high priestess energy could come to you. It could come to you in the form of a high priestess sort of character, someone who is just in the know, someone who is a very psychic person, someone who hedges between dark and light, between spiritual realm and the physical realm. Okay, and they're very well versed. Whatever you need, the high priestess will show up to you in the form that you need it to be shown up to you as, the best possible form. So vibe out, chill, you need to take a break. All right, and then what else we have? We have rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot, right? And you need a lot of time. Sorry, you need time to heal and recover. So you don't need a lot of time, but you need time to heal and recover, okay? So just take it easy. You guys have been through a lot. And this is not necessarily like this connection put you through a lot. I feel like it's just your life, the life that you lived. It was just so stressful. So stressful. On a little page of cups, seeing something like abuse or someone getting beat up or something, or someone being assaulted in a horrible way. I don't even want to get into those topics. But seeing someone go through that as a child, especially as a page of cups, that is so traumatizing to the page of cups, because the page of cups is literally the sweetest page ever. Like, this is the sweetest page. I mean, this page believes in fairies. I mean, so does the page of wands, but this page is just the writer. There's a sensitive kid. Can you imagine experiencing that? And you and this person experience stuff like that. So you need to be gentle with yourself as well. You know, all in balance. I mean, they're still going to get on you. I mean, the guidance system, you know, spirit guides, oh, they're still going to get on you. You know what I mean? They're still going to be like, oh, let's go. You know, but at the same time, they just want you to do what you need to do to just sit in the sun energy and be happy, because you don't need to worry. There's nothing you need to worry about. Everything's being taken care of. Everything. So stop. And when you feel like things are being taken care of and you're like, but that doesn't happen, maybe because you worry all the time. Maybe because all you do is worry, and then when you worry, you take action and worry, and then you create more things to worry about. Maybe that's why. Maybe try not to worry. I don't know. Just a thought. All right, so Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. This person, you guys are going through something right now. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. They're overcoming a lot of anxiety. Yeah, this person is highly anxious. I mean, if you think you're anxious, this person is like 10 times more anxious than you. Like, you do not know how anxious this person is. All right. Okay, but I really feel like at least now we have this chaos energy, you know, and it's different for all of you guys. So some of you guys, this person could be coming out, and this is for you guys who stuck around. I know a lot of people like to fucking leave, right? So for those of you guys who stuck around, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a goodie. It's my spirit guides. Okay, so so for those of you guys who, you know, this person could be telling maybe the people around them about how they feel about you. All right, Pisces, Queen of Cups is Pisces. They could be telling the people around them how they feel about you. And listen, it's the highest vibrational outcome for them. right? It's the highest thing. What's the happiest thing you can think of that could be causing this, right? That's what it is. So they could be telling them about you and they could just not care. They don't care. They really don't. Higher up in the dimensions, they don't care. And even in their emotions, they don't care. Even in their mind, they don't really care. You know what I mean? They just are kind of codependent. You know, like how everybody kind of is codependent today. Every relationship today, most of them are codependent. All right? So Pisces, this is a beautiful reading. I am the spiritual Barbii, okay? For those of you guys who don't know, okay? I am a witch. I'm a root worker. I am a psychic. I'm a tarot reader. I do a whole host of different things, okay? So I love to read for people. I love to connect to people. I love to help people ascend, okay? And get from a place, from a lower vibration to a higher vibration, all right? Like most people that I help, they're coming from a situation that is toxic, that's bad, that's unhealthy for them. Well, nothing's bad, but it's just, it doesn't suit them, and they just feel stuck, and they don't realize their star quality. They don't realize that they are special, that they don't have to put up with this, that they exist. You know what I mean? And so that's what my practice is really dedicated towards. It's not really looking into spying on people who nothing's going to happen with them. If nothing's going to happen with them, I'm not spying into them. Okay? I really don't care. Do you want to spend your money to come and find out about somebody who nothing's going to happen with? Now, if something's happening with this person, then fuck yeah, we're going to look into that situation. We're going to find out what the hell's going on. But if nothing is happening in this person, and it's literally just someone who's like a narcissist, someone who's just, it's a fake relationship that you just don't want to ascend from, and you refuse to ascend from it, then, I mean, I really don't know how to help you. I'm not going to help you stay where you are. That's not my job. That's not what I signed up for. That's not why I was given gifts. To help people stay where they are and be unhappy, you know? So that's not what I do. But I love to help people feel better, and I love to help people ascend and get what they want. Everybody came here for something, so go get it. So let's go get it. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Love you guys so much. All right, information's down below in the description bar, baby. Okay, email me from there. And thanks to you guys, all you guys who like, commented, and subscribed to my channel. Shout out to y'all. Okay, y'all are the best. Okay, so I guess we'll talk next week. Let's see what's going on next week. All right, bye, babies. Bye.